Hello everyone, I'm Joseph Yakin, Assistant Professor Assam Downtown University. So in my previous videos, I have already explained the principle involved in this experiment, that is qualitative analysis of urine for abnormal constituent. So we have performed 4 tests for glucose, for albumin and ketone bodies, and already have discussed the procedures involved in this experiment. So now I'm going to discuss about the results we got from those tests. Let's see. So test for glucose, actually the observation we got, like blue color appears. If the blue color appears, that means the sugar is absent. If we got a light green precipitate appears, that means the presence of 0.1 to 0.5% of reducing sugar. And if you get a green precipitate, then it indicates 0.5 to 1% of reducing sugar present. And a yellow precipitate, if you got, like, it will indicate 1 to 2% of reducing sugar. And if you get a brick red precipitate, means the percentage of reducing sugar is more than 2%. So this is the inference, you can say, the observations. This is the uh, observations you may get from your sample, that urine sample. So in case of normal urine also contains a trace of glucose and glucuronides, but the amount is too small, already I have told, it's not detectable. So to cause reduction in Benedict test, so it's available. So in diabetes mellitus and in renal glycosuria, and glucose is found in urine, and this gives a Benedict test positive, the presence of glucose in glycosuria and diabetes mellitus. So this is for Benedict test I have explained. And for this albumin, we have performed 3 tests. For the first test is sulfosalicylic acid test, and you will get a turbidity in your sample after performing this test, and this indicates the presence of albumin. And on heat coagulation test, if we heat the sample, and then the turbidity appears on heated portion of the tube, and this indicates the presence of albumin. And for albumin, one more test is there. There is Heller's nitric acid test. The observation you can get, like, white ring appears at the junction of two fluids, because the reagent and the sample will be in two different parts in the test tube. So one ring will appear in the junction of two fluids. This will indicate the presence of albumin. And the last one we have performed for ketone bodies, that is Rothera test. And observation, you will get a like permanganate color develop just above the layer of undissolved ammonium crystals, and indicates the presence of ketone bodies. So these are the observations you may get from these tests, and by following the procedure I have already explained in my previous video, you can perform this test. So this is the thing you can follow. Thank you.